The world, as we perceive it, is a tapestry woven with invisible lines, demarcations of territory, culture, and governance. These borders, often sources of contention, can also present moments of profound curiosity and unique human experience. Ever wondered where you can stand in two countries at once? Let's explore some fascinating spots around the world where you can do just that. These are places where the abstract concept of a national boundary becomes a tangible reality, a line one can straddle, a point where distinct worlds converge. It's a peculiar sensation to have one foot planted in one sovereign land, the other in another, a physical manifestation of our planet's intricate political geography. Imagine the stories these borderlines could tell, tales of smugglers and star-crossed lovers, of communities divided yet intrinsically linked. These are not merely lines on a map, they are junctures of human history, ecological transition zones, and sometimes, quite remarkably, places of serene beauty or quirky ingenuity. We shall embark on a journey to several such locations, each offering a distinct perspective on what it means to be in between. From the arid landscapes of North America to the bustling, curiously divided towns of Europe, and the thundering majesty of nature's own border markers, these are places that challenge our conventional understanding of space and belonging. Join me as we delve into these extraordinary geographical quirks. We will witness how human constructs interact with the natural world, creating points of interest that draw visitors from across the globe, all eager to experience that singular feeling of being in two places simultaneously. It is an exploration not just of geography, but of the human impulse to define, to connect, and to marvel at the intricate and often surprising ways our world is organized. Prepare to see borders not as barriers, but as bridges to understanding and unique adventure. Our first destination takes us to the vast, sun-drenched landscapes of the American Southwest, a region steeped in ancient history and geological grandeur. Here, amidst the arid beauty, lies a point unlike any other in the United States, the Four Corners Monument. This is not merely a boundary between two states, but a unique intersection where the borders of four distinct entities, Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, and Utah, converge with remarkable precision. It is a testament to the meticulous and sometimes arbitrary nature of cartography and territorial division, a singular dot on the map brought to life. Imagine the surveyors of old battling the harsh terrain, guided by celestial navigation and sheer determination to define these unseen lines that would shape the governance and identity of these lands for centuries to come. The monument itself, a simple granite and brass disc embedded in the earth, allows visitors the rather whimsical opportunity to place a limb in each of these four states simultaneously. Families gather. Children contort themselves in playful attempts to occupy all four quadrants. A light-hearted engagement with what is, in essence, a profound geopolitical marker. It's a uniquely American pilgrimage site, celebrating a cartographical curiosity. Beyond the novelty, the Four Corners Monument serves as a gateway to understanding the rich cultural tapestry of the region, particularly that of the Navajo Nation, upon whose land the monument resides. It is a place where the legacy of indigenous peoples, the expansion of a young nation, and the stark beauty of the desert environment coalesce. To stand here is to feel the weight of history, the vastness of the continent, and the rather delightful absurdity of being in four places at once, a human-scale interaction with the grand lines drawn across the face of the earth. We now journey across the Atlantic to the heart of Europe, where a cartographical puzzle of extraordinary complexity has evolved over centuries. Welcome to Bâle, a town bisected in a most bewildering fashion between Belgium and the Netherlands. This is not a simple straight line dividing two nations, rather it is an intricate mosaic of enclaves and counter-enclaves, where national identity can change merely by crossing the street, or sometimes even by walking from one room of a house to another. The border here is a living, breathing entity woven into the very fabric of daily life. Imagine living in a home where your kitchen is in Belgium, but your living room resides in the Netherlands. Picture shops where the international boundary runs directly through the aisles, or cafes where your coffee might be brewed in one country and sipped in another. This is the reality for the residents of Bâle-Hertog, Belgium, and Bâle-Nassau, Dutch. The borders are meticulously marked, often by simple white crosses or metal studs embedded in the pavement. guiding pedestrians through this geographical labyrinth. It's a situation born from medieval treaties, feudal land swaps, and centuries of local agreements, resulting in one of the most complex border situations on Earth. The administrative challenges are, as one might expect, considerable, yet the communities coexist with a remarkable degree of cooperation and a shared sense of unique identity. Different laws, different taxes, even different collection days for refuse all navigate this intricate patchwork. For the visitor, Baal offers a truly surreal experience, a chance to hop between nations with almost every step, a playful reminder of how human divisions, however convoluted, can be managed with ingenuity and a degree of good humor. It is a testament to adaptability and the peculiar twists of history. Our next stop takes us to the border between the United States and Canada, a frontier known for its length and in many places its amicable nature. Here, straddling the line between Derby Line, Vermont and Stansted, Quebec, stands a remarkable institution, the Haskell Free Library and Opera House. This elegant Victorian building, a gift from the Haskell family in the early 20th century, was intentionally constructed directly upon the international boundary, a deliberate act of shared heritage and cultural bridging. Within its walls, a thick black line painted on the floor denotes the precise location of the border. One can stand with a foot in the United States and the other in Canada, browsing a collection of books that serves both communities, or attending a performance in an opera house where the stage is in Canada and most of the seats are in the United States. The library's main entrance and most of its books are in the US, but the opera house stage and half the seats are in Canada. It is a place where national distinctions blur in the pursuit of knowledge and art. This unique establishment serves as a powerful symbol of cross-border friendship and cooperation. It has, for over a century, been a meeting place, a cultural hub, and a quiet testament to the idea that borders need not always be barriers. Security is, of course, a consideration, particularly in modern times, yet the spirit of the Haskell remains one of openness and shared purpose. It is a charming anomaly, a place where the division of nations is acknowledged with a painted line, yet transcended by the shared human pursuits of learning and artistic expression, a truly international space. We travel now to Scandinavia, to a serene stretch of forest straddling the border between Norway and Sweden. Here lies Morokulien, a unique micronation of sorts, but more accurately, a peace monument and a symbol of the enduring amity between these two Nordic neighbours. The name itself, Morokulien, is a portmanteau, combining the Norwegian word moro and the Swedish word kul, both meaning fun. It was coined during a radio program in the 1950s that aimed to foster goodwill, and the name and the spirit it embodies have persisted. The border here is clearly marked, a simple line through the tranquil woodland. Visitors can easily stand with one foot in Norway and the other in Sweden, surrounded by the quiet beauty of the Scandinavian forest. But Morokulien is more than just a geographical curiosity. It is a place with a dedicated post office that issues its own stamps, accepted by both Norwegian and Swedish postal services, and a tiny tourist office. It exists as a testament to peaceful coexistence, a tangible representation of centuries of shared history and close cultural ties, despite periods of past conflict long ago. This 6 square kilometre area, symbolically declared its own territory, is a place for reflection and celebration of Nordic unity. There are no guards, no fences, just the gentle rustling of leaves and the quiet understanding that here, the border is a meeting point, not a division. It is a reminder that national boundaries can also be spaces of shared joy and mutual respect. A peaceful haven where the concept of us and them dissolves into a collective appreciation for harmony and the simple pleasure of being in two remarkable countries at once. Our final destination takes us to South America, to a place where the sheer, unadulterated power of nature itself defines a breathtaking international boundary. Here, on the border between Argentina and Brazil, lies the magnificent Iguazu Falls. This colossal system of hundreds of individual waterfalls, stretching for nearly 3 kilometers, is a spectacle of such overwhelming scale and beauty that it leaves observers utterly spellbound. The roar of the water, the constant mist, the vibrant rainbows. It is a sensory symphony composed by the planet itself. The Iguazu River, which forms the falls, largely marks the boundary between the two nations. Walkways and viewing platforms on both the Argentinian and Brazilian sides allow visitors to get remarkably close to this aquatic titan, often placing them directly on or tantalizingly near the international line. One can gaze across the churning abyss from one country to another, witnessing a shared natural wonder that dwarfs any human-made demarcation. The most famous section, the Devil's Throat, is a U-shaped chasm where the sheer volume of water plummeting into the depths is almost beyond comprehension. To stand here on the precipice, with the earth trembling beneath your feet and the spray of two nations mingling on your face, is an experience of profound humility and awe. The border is not a line drawn by surveyors, but a dynamic, ever-changing frontier sculpted by millennia of erosion. Iguazu Falls serves as a powerful reminder that while humans draw lines on maps, nature operates on a far grander scale, creating boundaries of unparalleled majesty that both divide and unite us in our shared wonder of the natural world. Our journey through these remarkable borderlands has revealed the multifaceted nature of the lines that crisscross our globe. From the precise geometry of the four corners, to the intricate urban puzzle of Baal, the cultural embrace of the Haskell Library, the peaceful accord of Moroculian, and the thundering natural majesty of Iguazu Falls, each location offers a unique perspective on what it means to stand at the confluence of nations. These are more than just geographical novelties. They are places that speak to our history, our ingenuity, and our relationship with the planet itself. These points of convergence invite us to contemplate the very idea of nationhood and borders. They can be symbols of division, yes, but as we have seen, they can equally be sites of cooperation, shared heritage, and profound natural beauty. They remind us that for all the lines we draw, we are intrinsically connected, inhabitants of a single extraordinary world. The experience of straddling such a line, of being physically present in two distinct sovereign territories simultaneously, is a curious thrill, a tangible connection to the grand, complex map of human civilization. So there you have it, 5 incredible places where you can stand in 2 countries at once. Which one will you visit first? Let us know in the comments below. Perhaps this exploration has ignited a desire to seek out other such fascinating junctures, to experience for yourself that peculiar, wonderful sensation of being in 2 places at the very same moment. The world is full of such wonders, waiting to be discovered. Until next time, keep exploring.